My new toolbox is in, and to coin a phrase I've heard a billion times on YouTube, I'm super excited, and quite honestly, I am pretty excited. I didn't go the Snap-on route for this box mainly because of cost, but this will serve my needs. It'll keep my tools safe, secure, and clean. So I've been purchasing tools for about 5 months to fill this box, and we'll go over some of those tools that I've got to fill this. So like some sockets and some other things from Snap-on and Craftsman as well. Now, they say to open up this box, you're going to want to have steel-toed shoes. No. Gloves? No. Safety goggles? No. And 2 people? No, it's just me. So I think we'll just be just fine. But I am super excited about this. Oh, not bad. It's purty. It's supposed to take 2 people. Not bad. To help fill that box, I got this. It's a 299 piece Craftsman socket set. It costs $299. I paid a little bit of tax on it, but I didn't pay any shipping on it because I picked it up at Lowe's. I believe Lowe's now is a distributorship for Craftsman tools. It came in a box like this. It's got 4 boxes in there, and the tools all came in a bag. I didn't do an unboxing on this. There are unboxings on YouTube that you can watch and go over that. I'll point out some differences on that as well. But this is what I did. I spread this out like so, 1/4 inch over here, and from 1/4 inch to 3/8 to 1/2 inch, then the deep sockets in the same manner, then going from little to big over here. So you can kind of visually get what is in the set itself. Now, there was some comments on other unboxings and where these were mixed matched in the bags. All the sockets, you had to open up the bags, and it was a nightmare to unsort all of this stuff. I didn't run into that at all. All the bags were neatly organized, and all the sockets that were in bags made sense that they should be in those bags. I didn't have a hodgepodge of deep sockets with little sockets or anything like that. It all made a lot of sense. Now, I decided to go Craftsman route on this particular purchase, but I do use Snap-on for most of my tools. It's a great tool set, and I really do like them. But for this, especially at the price point and what I'm going to probably be doing with them, this is going to probably meet my needs. But I do have some concerns, and I do have likes too. Let's cover the likes real quick. First off, I do like that, well, one, the price point. The price point, we're paying a buck a socket here. So that's pretty good. And they're Craftsman. They're guaranteed for life. But I'm going to touch on that in a minute. These Torx right here have the security hole in them, and they have regular Torx as well. But this is very, very convenient. Nothing's more frustrating when you have to get a Torx bolt off and you don't have the security indentation here, and it has the security nipple on it. That's frustrating. 2, I like that these long Allen wrench sockets right here have a little wobbly end. That's really convenient for tight spaces, and I do like that. Now, I do have some things I noticed about the set. For one thing, I'm not sure why, but there is one 20mm socket in this entire set. One. I'm not really sure why that is, but there you have it. 2, If you find this set online and it has the laser etching on it at $299, that's a great deal. This does not have the laser etching on it, and one of the persons that did an unboxing of this noticed that the laser etching was really nice and placed up against the fitting level or parallel to the fitting on the socket. So you could put them on rails, and I do plan to put these on rails. You could put this on a rail and look down the row and the etching's all lined up. Now this has some very large indications on there of the, and I'll show you, so to get a close up right there, if that'll focus. It has a large indication of the tool size, but they all do not line up with the end of the fitting, meaning that if you put this on a rail, they're going to be twisted this way, this way, this way. They're not going to be like those laser etchings that the other individual noticed. Oh well, I'll live through that. You do enough mechanic work and you can pretty much tell a socket size by just looking at it. Other items that I had here, that all the half-inch sockets are 12 point. They do not come in 6 point. I don't know if that's really a big deal at all. The main issue I would have with this is, I know these are all guaranteed for life, but how is that executed in today's environment with Sears? Before, you could go in and say, I broke the socket, and go into a Sears dealership, or there's 2 Sears Craftsman tool outlets in Houston, Texas. They're both closed, they're gone. I don't even know if there's a Sears here, and this is a city of 4 million people. And you just throw the socket at them and they throw you one back. Basically, no paperwork, you just get your socket back. And if these were Snap-ons, I could do the same thing. The truck would drive into the parking lot and I would say I broke the socket and they would replace it. I don't know how that's done in today's environment with Sears, because this is my point. You go into Lowe's and say, I broke this socket. What do you think the chances are that they're going to have this socket on their racks? I can tell you right now, it's pretty close to 0. So I know that there is that guarantee, but I really have no idea how it is executed. Maybe a little bit of research. The only other thing I noticed about this set was, as I put this all out, I'm not saying I'm missing it, but there's a gap between the 5/16 6 point, excuse me, and 12 point. It's not there. And I'm not sure why. I'm not saying it's missing because I haven't counted all of these. And now it's going to bother me. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 297, 298, 299. So that means they meant to skip the 12.5/16. Unless I miscounted. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 299 pieces here. That means you do not get a 12.5/16 deep socket in 3/8. I don't know why not. I'm going to put these on rails, like I said, and then I'm going to put them in my drawer, and I'm going to make a metric drawer, and I am going to have an SAE drawer. And I'll show you that when we're done. Thanks for joining me. I really didn't think that this was going to be so involved today to get all these tools in this box, and how many tools I had spread out across the shop. But this is a good box. Like I said, it's pretty sturdy. Stand on the drawers. Show you some of the amenities on this box real quick. I can take this down and show you. You know, you've got a place for your power tools, charging your power tools. This is hooked up to electricity. Drawers are nice and big and deep. Hold your sockets, whatever you want to have, wrenches, items like that, screwdrivers. Glad to have this all in one location right now, locked and secured and cleaned. So this job will actually this box actually will do the job. Another thing I didn't show you when I was doing the unboxing was I did have a stainless steel top on this delivered as well. It's a little damaged right here, but it's a toolbox and I'm not really going to care about that. Now, to follow up on some things that's been going on with the channel, we've been working on the FD and getting a refrigerant leak chased down. I believe I've done that. I've been filming this along the way, but it's been kind of a circus of doing it, quite honestly. I've had some help along the way. Bobby at Tech Auto down the street has helped me, and Josh up in Atkins Rotary in Washington State. All I can say is thank goodness customer service is not dead. He got me some parts that I needed and overnighted them to me. I know they're going through a lot of cold weather up there, so kudos to him. That's what we have going on. We're going to finish this up, and we'll catch up with the FD on the next episode. Thanks.